I am so excited. Big news. Very big news. I have been waiting to release what I'm about to release. In fact, I've been telling you folks about it. I've been dropping in little hints, some more subtle than others. But today is the day. At kencoleman.com, we have our second resource. And we are calling these two resources. You know about the resume template. Or if you're new to the show, we have a resume template and a accompanying PDF that explains how you need to flip your resume. And so that has done just really well and already getting great stories from you folks. Well, we follow it up, that resource, with how to win the interview, 5 strategies on standing out in the hiring process. So many of you have said, okay, Ken, the template really, really works. Shaking that relationship tree works, and it's helped me. But I'm not doing well in the interview. So this is where we got the idea. So what do you do when you use the Ken Coleman Show resume template and you get to the top of the pile and they call you? Well, you read the How to Win the Interview PDF. Folks, this is easy to read. We lay it all out for you. 5 strategies on standing out in the hiring process. I want to preview the document, and it's at kencoleman.com right now. And if you're new to the show and you don't have the resume template, you can get them both, one download. Very simple on the homepage. Cannot miss it. kencoleman.com. Here are the 5 strategies on standing out in the hiring process. I tell you what you need to know. Specifically, what do you need to know before you walk into the interview? Lay it out for you, very detailed. Number 2, what you need to expect. So what you need to know, but then what do you need to expect? What do you need to be ready for? What type of questions are you going to get asked? Number 3, how you need to dress. You know, I'm not supposed to say this kind of thing, but because you never have a favorite kid. Any of you parents out there know you just don't have a favorite kid. That's not possible. But if I had a favorite section, this probably was. And it's not just because I like clothes. I really do. But this is the most overlooked issue for a lot of people. Not everybody, but for a lot of people. They can have all these other areas under control, but they don't think about how they dress. And if you think that hiring managers don't pay attention to how you look, you are sadly mistaken. We've got some data in this that will back that up. How you need to dress. Which, by the way, little side note, one of these days, Joe, I'm going to do a webinar for guys on just how to look sharp. Just, you know, all right, I'm going to go on a rant. I'm going to go on a rant later. I'm going to save it. I'll tell you what, I've just decided. Coming back from our breakdown, I'm going to give guys out there, young guys, old guys, middle-aged guys, I'm going to give you one small tip that can change the way people look at you, and you've never thought of it. How about that for a tease? Thank you very much, Joe. These are the extra ways I go to the nth degree for you people. I'm going to give you that. I don't want to interrupt my rant here. How you need to dress matters. Number 4, how you need to act. What's your body language like? There's a lot of good stuff in here. Some data to back it all up. Oh, my goodness, how you need to act. And then finally, the 5th strategy on how to win the interview. What you need to ask. What you need to ask. Folks, I have interviewed several people in my life for jobs, and nothing irritates me, just me, anymore than when I look at that person towards the end of the interview and say, now, do you have any questions? And they go, nope, I'm good. What? How is it possible that you have applied and now gotten an interview and you're sitting in front of me or a hiring manager and you've got nothing to ask? That last section is probably the most important. If you want to be impressive and you want to stand out and you want to get the job, the questions you ask when it's your turn to talk in the interview may single-handedly be the greatest thing you can do to win the job. So there you go. How to win the interview, 5 strategies on standing out in the hiring process. Did I mention that this resource is free? Along with how to flip that resume. How to change your resume so that when they look at it, they go, oh my gosh, I've never seen a resume that looks like this. And you got their attention. Both resources absolutely free at kencoleman.com. Right on the homepage, you might have to scroll for a millisecond. It's right there. You don't have to go anywhere. Just kencoleman.com. Download the free resources. And I can't wait to hear the stories. We've had literally hundreds of emails about the resume template. I can't wait to hear about these interview templates because we got a lot of phone calls where people say, I need some help. I've gotten tons of interviews. I'm not getting the job. And I said enough.